Okay guys, today we're going to take a look at the muscle up, probably one of the more technical moves that many of you will do in a CrossFit workout. For some reason this is kind of one of those benchmark moves that everybody wants to do. If you can nail the technique and your timing, transitioning from a kipping pull-up to a butterfly pull-up to a muscle up really is not that much more difficult. The first thing you're going to have to do is to create some lower body momentum with your kip, using your hips and your shoulders to generate upward momentum that's going to carry your torso up and above the bar. The key here is actually getting your lower half of your body parallel to the ground. From there you're going to open your hips violently, and the opening of your hips is actually going to create that little bit of extra momentum that's going to carry your torso above the bar. Jumping your hands to the bar in a stereotypical pull-up grip is going to make it difficult for you to be able to actually get up on top of the bar. A little bit further on in the video we're going to discuss how to grab the bar in a false grip. As you can see, the opening and closing of my hips and the follow through and pull through with my shoulders and lats is really where most of my momentum is going to come from. That's going to allow me to transition from a kipping or butterfly pull-up into that muscle up. You'll notice that I practically fold myself in half as I'm pulling myself above the bar, and the main reason for that is to counterbalance my weight. If you're not going to be able to pull yourself above the bar and keep your feet out in front of you, you're just going to simply fall back. Gravity's going to do its work, do its job, and pull you right back off that bar. So the goal here is to get your chest above that bar, get your torso above the bar, and out in front of the bar, maintaining your feet and your lower half of your body in that kind of clamshell position. From there, being able to string the muscle up together is the next most difficult step. Being able to fall back in that pike position that is going to allow you to open up and then quickly close again to snap yourself back up above that bar. To properly grab that ring, notice how a stereotypical kind of pull-up grip is where the ring is sitting up in the tips of your fingers. They're kind of like the first set of knuckles there of your palm. What we call a false grip is actually gripping the ring all the way down near the very base of your palm, and you're going to actually, for those of you who know bodybuilding, you're going to be doing this kind of like weird forearm curl motion. What that's going to allow you to do is when you actually get up on top of the bar or get on top of the rings, you're going to be able to press out and perform a dip. With all your body weight pulling down on your fingertips, if you don't have and probably even more importantly, maintain that false grip, it's going to be very difficult for you to be able to get up on top of that bar or those rings. Next, we're going to take a look at a couple of drills that you can practice to kind of scale the muscle up and get you used to kind of feeling what that motion looks like. Most people don't have problem pulling their chest to the bar. The big key here is actually being able to pull your hands down below your chest with the rings. To be able to do a muscle up, you can't simply just get your chin above the bar. You actually have to be able to get your entire chest above the bar. So doing these drills is really good practice of getting used to that. The other thing that's a prerequisite for doing a muscle up is being able to actually do a dip, a body weight dip. So for those of you that scale your body weight dips, it's going to be very difficult for you to be able to do a muscle up, even if you can do a bunch of kipping pull-ups or butterfly pull-ups strung together. So a great exercise that you can practice is actually being able to pull the rings to your chest and then working that fall through motion that's going to set you up into your dip. Another great tool that you can use to practice or get ready for your muscle up is to practice hanging in the bottom of your dip or at the top of your dip and then working your way down. So we're kind of doing the negative portion of that movement, the opposite that you would be doing a muscle up. So if you can't do your pull up, pull your chest up above the bar, at least start above the rings and work your way down so you can train that negative portion of the lift.